Hi collective, and welcome back to my channel, Desert Rose Tarot. I hope you are all well. I'm going to be doing a reading this evening that's just going to be kind of freestyle, and whatever comes out, comes out. I feel there is an important message that someone needs to hear within the collective. And we're going to dig deep and we're going to find out exactly what needs to come out. And okay, this wanted to come out before when I was doing a pre-shuffle as well. And can I please ask if this message resonates with you at all? Could you like the video and subscribe to my channel? Even if it doesn't resonate and you still enjoyed the video, because it just helps me to continue getting the messages out to those who need them, and it helps grow the channel and grow the community as well. So, and if this reading resonates with you in any way, shape or form, if you'd like to put a little comment down below, I will always do my best to reply. It's just really interesting for me to hear any kind of feedback at all from the messages that I'm putting out. Okay. So I saw the Chariot in reverse as I was doing a pre-shuffle. It did shoot out. So I'm going to take this as, you know, this needs to come out. The Chariot in reverse, okay? Now, to me, this is giving powerless. It's giving confrontation, powerless, being powerless, weak. But I'm not going to look too much into this before I start clarifying. Now, the fact that it's come out in a pre-shuffle in reverse, and as soon as I cracked this deck, the same deck as it shot out before, it's then come out in reverse again. And this wants to come out. It's very obvious. This needs to come out, okay? I don't know where this is going to go, but we're going to find out, okay? I'm going to be digging deep into this. I have oracle cards, Kipper deck, my own deck, and 2 sets of tarot, because I feel this is going to get interesting, guys. But yeah, so far we have the Chariot in reverse, and I feel it, like I was saying, I feel it as if someone wants you powerless. This is confrontation, powerless. This is trouble. And I'm not liking this energy. I'm not. Okay. So I'm getting the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, as a foolish, someone's done something here that's reckless. This is unwise. This is this is like an unwise decision. The 9 of Pentacles, something's unwise. Does someone have a guilty conscience? Because they went in the wrong direction. They did something reckless here. This is giving that, and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse in some instances can be like prostitution, okay? And I'm going to say that it can be prostitution in reverse. The 9 of Pentacles potentially can be that. But we haven't dug so far yet to kind of confirm that. But what I'm getting is it can also be kind of like an entanglement or a theft here, okay? So someone wanted you weak, powerless, insecure, like you couldn't get out of something. It's like deprivation, you know, entanglement. It's like it's giving like someone's got involved with something here, or someone has got themselves involved. I don't know whether it's you in the collective, it got yourself involved in something here where you didn't know to the depth of what you were getting involved in. That's what it's giving, if I'm honest. And absolutely no judgment here. I mean, whoever I'm speaking to, you didn't realize. You didn't realize what you were getting involved in here. Okay. Let's pull some more. So far, it's just giving, like, someone wanted you to go in the wrong direction. They wanted to get you entangled in something. They wanted you to go in the wrong direction, make some kind of reckless, do something reckless, make an unwise decision. It's like being weak and being powerless, and then it's giving kind of deprivation, like deprived. And why have I just got this message? I don't know whether this is even going to be allowed on YouTube, but whoring someone out. This is what I just heard. It's like whoring someone out. This is fucked up already. We only have 2 cards. This is fucked up. This is giving, literally, someone wanted you to, but they wouldn't have said that to you. Like, I'm going to pretty much like get you entangled in something here, and you're not going to know it's happening. And before you do know it's happening, you're trapped, you're weak, you're powerless, and you're making reckless decisions, and you're going in the wrong direction, and what you're doing is deprived, and you're entangled in a bunch of fucking shit. You're doing shit that you wouldn't normally do, right? And this could involve some kind of selling yourself. I have a feeling I'm speaking to a feminine energy. Take it how it resonates. It's not gender specific, okay? This is a fucked up message already, isn't it? It really is. What is this? What's this energy? I feel like I'm going to have to pull some of my own cards soon. Judgment in reverse. I feel like someone had a lot to say about you. Someone wanted you to have a total lack of purpose, okay? Yeah. Someone wanted you to have a total lack of purpose. They wanted you in this depraved energy, this almost like desperate energy, okay? To be entangled up in whatever fuckery was going on with them, whatever business was going on here. I feel with judgment in reverse, this person had a lot to say about you, whoever this is, and I'm feeling as if this is a masculine energy. This is a male energy. I'm feeling like someone may have even said that you were a sex worker or a prostitute, or you were depraved in some way. I don't know what this is. It's like gossip. It's like slander. You know, judgment in reverse. It can be like, it's giving slander, you know. This is King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. This person has pretty much gossiped, slandered you, said that you were some kind of depraved sex worker, or this is the person that wanted to get you entangled in this. Someone doesn't want to let you go, or they didn't want to let you go. So they had to have you in this energy of a lack of purpose, disillusionment, you know. Everything was your fault, with the judgment in reverse. You know, it's like they wanted you to have the guilty conscience. They wanted you to feel depraved and like you were making silly judgments and errors and things like that. It's pretty much gaslighting. You know, it's gaslighting. This person, being the King of Wands, would have had a lot of charm. He would have known all the right things to say to you to get you. You know, he would have made out he's very loyal and he'd do anything for you. But there's also gaslighting going on here and gossip, slander of your name. This person doesn't want to let you go or didn't want to let you go here, okay? But I'm just seeing like this King of Wands wanted you in this powerless energy, making irrational decisions, making unwise decisions, being dependent on them, okay? Emotionally dependent on them, possibly even financially dependent on them in some way. So you would kind of owe them something. It's a really strange energy. I feel as if you didn't know that you would get what you were getting yourself into. Like this person wanted you weak. They wanted you weak financially. They wanted you weak as in emotionally weak. Definitely. This person didn't want you to have any purpose at all. They wanted you to have you right where they wanted you. And I feel as if they were going to try and push you in a certain direction that would have had you acting out of character. Not so much acting out of, well, yeah, I guess you could say that, but doing stuff that they would have kind of made that was okay. And they would have had to have knocked you down. I'm getting like, they wanted to knock you down so you were weak in the mind, okay? Possibly even the body as well. You know, if someone really gets to you that much, it can affect the body, right? I feel as if this person was leading you on a merry dance, okay, down the wrong fucking path. And they were going to get you entangled in something here. I feel as if, like I said, this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, has a lot of charm. And kind of like the intellect, like street smarts, you know, real street smarts. They would have really, they would have been like quite generous with their time with you to begin with. I'm feeling this person loved to lay on the charm, knew all the right words to say, but it was all bullshit, right? This person, we're going to dig deeper into this because this King of Wands wanted to get you into something. Like I said, it's giving like whoring you out. That's what I heard. I'm sorry, I have to say that. It's what the hell? Okay. I've just as soon as the message wants to come out right, you get coughing and you get sniffling and your voice nearly goes, and yeah, wonderful. This King of Wands wanted you to make really unwise decisions, wanted you dependent on them, wanted you emotionally weak, powerless, right? Okay. And without purpose, basically, okay? And they could have been even like slandering your name. They didn't want to let you go. Or, you know, it was like an on-off thing. I don't know. Whatever resonates with you, okay? This person, this King of Wands, is masculine here. Ooh, they really wanted to get you entangled in something, and it's giving prostitution. I'm gonna have to go there, guys. It is what it is. It's the energy that I'm reading, and I'm reading it how I'm reading it. So I'm gonna say it. I don't sugarcoat anything in these messages in my readings. If you want sugar, if you want, you know, butterflies and, you know, candy, then, you know, this is not going to be the channel for you, because this is what it is. And the messages that I get coming through, I do not sugarcoat shit, okay? I just don't do it. So this is what's coming out, you know. This is reality, guys. Shit happens like this in the world. It does. It happens every day, okay? Right, so let's find out about a bit more about this person, okay? With the Hermit here, I feel as if someone was looking into you. This King of Wands was looking into you, okay? They were planning something. They were really, I feel as it's giving, with the Hermit, it's giving, why is it giving private detective? Like looking into something. This King of Wands, like with the Hermit, looking in to something. Carefully planning something. Yeah. The King of Wands carefully planning. Nine of Cups in reverse. This is giving emotional abuse. Is what it's giving. The Nine of Cups in reverse is not a good energy. It's giving like some kind of emotional abuse. It's like this person, this King of Wands, is having you looked into, or had you looked into, maybe possibly even investigated. They planned something out where they were going to weaken you by emotional abuse. This is disgusting. I mean, this is also giving corruption. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's giving corruption. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. What is this? There's some kind of corrupt shit going on here. This King of Wands might be getting investigated himself, okay? I don't know. All I know is the Hermit was telling me that either this King of Wands had you looked at by a private investigator, or he was just carefully planning out ways in which he could emotionally abuse you, basically. Studying you. We have it again here. Funny that, isn't it? Nine of Cups in reverse. Again, just clarifying this. Yeah, abuse. It's emotional abuse. Tell me about the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. Hanged Man in reverse. It's like with the Nine of Cups in reverse as well out here twice. Like this person, whatever you did, you could never satisfy this person. And this was the way that they kept you holding on. Extremely arrogant. Hollow. You could never satisfy this person. It's like giving emotional abuse, because I was saying this was giving gaslighting as well, right? Corruption. Someone is looking into this with the Hermit. I just feel as if someone is looking into this corruption, this abuse, this emotional abuse. It's like one of two things. Like this person's kind of carefully planned out how they were going to get you to be in where they wanted you to be. Okay, they wanted you hanging on to them by wanting you to give them more and more and more and more every time. This was carefully planned out. This person knows exactly what they're doing. They've done it plenty of times before. This is emotional abuse. This person could never be satisfied, and you're always trying to satisfy this person somehow. I just keep getting with the Hermit as well, like someone has had you looked into. I don't want to scare anyone, but whether you suspect this or not, someone paid quite a bit of money here with the Nine of Cups in reverse, suffered some kind of even like financial loss to have you investigated in some way. Yeah. This is just giving unsatisfied, unsatisfied, unsatisfied. With the Nine of Cups in reverse and then the Hangman in reverse. This person's fucking greedy. Very greedy, very corrupt. Never be satisfied. Nothing ever quite satisfies them, you know? Very emotionally abusive. This person could be being investigated at this time. This is someone that you were entangled with. This was someone that you were involved with, whether that's a situationship, whether that's a relationship, whatever it is. You got entangled with this person and you got entangled with them deeper than you realize. It's giving much deeper than you realize here, okay? This goes beyond what you know or probably what you even suspect, okay? This person had a lot to say about you with Judgment in reverse as well, okay? They had a lot to say. Yeah. Six of Swords in reverse. This is kind of being... feeling stuck, okay? So, yeah, it's definitely like feeling very, very stuck. This person wanted you to feel useless as well. Hopeless, useless, feeling delayed, feeling stuck, feeling stressed, okay? They were kind of harvesting your energy at the same time. You know, this person was throwing out problems left, right, and center to weaken you. They wanted you dependent on them, right? This is all carefully orchestrated, okay? Like I said, this King of Wands, done it before plenty of times. This person wanted you in a state where you were unable to get out of trouble. And that sounds scary. But there was careful planning going on here behind the scenes, whether you know that, whether you knew that, whether you suspected it or not. This person was plotting away behind the scenes. They wanted you to get to a very weak point in your mental state where they could have you by being emotionally abusive, to have you stuck, to feeling useless, hopeless. This person's fucking greedy, okay? They're very materialistic. They're always unsatisfied, okay? You couldn't satisfy this person. So you kept doing more and more and more to try and satisfy this person. But this person, this King of Wands, knew exactly what he was doing, okay? Exactly what he was doing. This is what he knows to do, yeah? But there could have been one problem after the other, okay? This person did want you, like, in a point where you were kind of unable to kind of get out of this trap here that he was ultimately setting for you. Unable to get out, right? Even if that's like mentally. It's like trapping someone in a mental fucking prison, right? Oh, God, this is disgusting. This is a gross energy to have to be in. We have the Empress in reverse, guys. I'm going to put this next to the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, because sometimes when the Empress is in reverse, this can sometimes be, again, it can be, it can be prostitution, sex work. Now I've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress in reverse. I'm definitely feeling this is prostitution, sex work. This King of Wands wanted you to get you in a position where you were going to do anything for him to satisfy him. And he would have you so mentally controlled that you would be willing to do anything to satisfy him. Even if that meant going out and meeting, you know, people to have sex with. That was what he was planning and programming you to do. Okay? And he was laying on the charm. He was literally planning on whoring someone out. I swear. This is gross. This is a really gross energy, guys, and a really odd message. But, you know, like I said, I'm not here to sugarcoat things. I'm here to get the message out. This is going to resonate with someone. And there's absolutely no judgment here, by the way, guys. It's not a judgment on you. It's a judgment on this piece of shit, this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag as well, okay? This is not a judgment on your energy in the collective. It's a judgment on this King of Wands. Adjudication, exactly. It's a judgment on this King of Wands. Yeah, I am fucking judging him. He's a piece of shit. I'm feeling the energy. He's not nice. Obviously. He wanted a great fortune. He saw you, excuse me, as his fortune. He saw that he could make a fucking fortune out of you. And again, he's also judging. He's like the judge, jury, and fucking executioner. Okay? He wanted you to be judged. He wanted you to feel as if you were under his judgment all the time. Right? And this was how he was going to make this great fortune. Judgment in reverse. Again, I have the feeling he was saying stuff, not nice stuff behind your back. This is like almost like kind of false allegations, even slander. This is like, I don't know what this is. What is the, let's get something on the Judgment in reverse though. Let's get something on the Judgment in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Change. Yeah. Someone wanted you to someone wanted you to change for them, okay? They wanted you to change everything about yourself for them. They may have even tried to push for you to go and live with them, or to go and move in with them really quick, or to change location really quick, okay? You were hesitant to do this, okay? And there's, with Judgment in reverse, it's kind of like unwanted change. You didn't want to, you know, you didn't want to go along with this. I feel as if you kind of, you had this feeling, this gut feeling like he was full of shit, but you kind of went along with it anyway, because these people, don't forget, they're very clever and they can charm you and they can get you in a headspace really, really quick where you become dependent, emotionally dependent on them, okay? It's not a judgment. This, I feel as if you changed direction. There was a delay in this plan with Judgment in reverse because you went in a different direction. This person wanted you to kind of laying on the judgments constantly for you to bend to them, okay? To kind of bend to them. But it was kind of like being stuck. You were kind of like bucking, like a bucking bronco, like you were bucking against them. This was what the problem was. This was what the delays was. There was hesitation coming from you. All right. And this person didn't want to let you go. And I feel as if you kind of switched up on them. Something changed, okay? Or they could have been, after you did this, after you went in another direction here, possibly maybe calling it off with this person. I don't know. I feel as if this person kind of went on to say a lot of really nasty things about you. Possibly lies, okay? Maybe even saying that, oh yeah, she, you know, she was a sex worker, she was a prostitute, you know, she was depraved, and then, you know, even knowing that he was going to kind of try to shift you into this himself. It's a really strange energy. I feel as if you were constantly bucking against this King of Wands, and this, he wasn't used to, people doing this to him, okay? I feel as if you were different. Something changed. This was unwanted change for him, because you changed and you went in a different direction. Tell me about change. Ooh. Okay. So we have unexpected income here. And we have bad health. Right. Okay. Yep. This is exactly what I was saying. So this person was trying to give you something. Okay. This person was trying to give you something to kind of change. It's a really, really strange energy. This is almost to kind of put you in a bad, something changed. You went in a different direction, and this person was then trying to give you something. I'm getting like one more chance, one more shot. This person wanted to take one more shot with you. They wanted to come after you one more time. And this was to put you in some kind of bad health. And I feel as if it is something to do with your mental state. Yeah. This was the expectation of this person, that they were going to give it. This is like something unexpected, okay? So it was unexpected to this King of Wands that you went in a different direction and said, fuck this, okay? It was unexpected for them. And it was unwanted for them. But you went in a different direction. Now this person, when they came back in, this was totally unexpected for you. And they could have been in bad health. I'm not sure. Whatever resonates. Maybe they didn't tell you. But what I'm getting with expectation is that you would have changed your mind. Okay? You would have changed your mind. You would have gone running back to them. Okay? And all they wanted with the expectation in bad health was they expected to be able to put you back into the same mental state, the same mental prison that you had been in before, okay? They wanted to trap you mentally because they want you in an energy where, because don't forget, this person is arrogant. They're very greedy. They're very materialistic, okay? They can't give up the past, right? And they wanted you very weak, very powerless, very dependent on them. They wanted you to do kind of things that you wouldn't normally do. Like I was saying before, they wanted to kind of, in a way, somehow haul you out, because this is what this person does. It's a very sick and twisted person we're talking about here, and I'm surprised they are in the upright. They're showing in the upright because this is what they were showing you. This King of Wands was showing you them in the upright. That's how they wanted you to see. That's how they wanted you to see them. With judication above the King of Wands, they may have felt as if you were kind of judging them a little bit of times. So they wanted to desperately come across as this King of Wands in the upright. I'm a good person. I'm loyal. I'm generous. I'm passionate. I'm this and I'm this and I'm this and I'm this. I'm powerful. Very charming. I think they were very charming. All the time they're kind of plotting and planning how they can fucking bring you down. And that these kinds of people will see a woman that is in her strength, that is confident, that is in her power, is beautiful, okay? They might, in a way, be even envious, in a way, of you, okay? And what they do is they study you, and then they start planning on how they're going to bring you down. Brick by brick by brick by brick. Okay? It would have involved really, really getting you stressed out. Feeling as if you couldn't get out of trouble. Yeah. This was a mature man. King of Wands, a mature man. Now, this person is old enough to know better, okay? But unfortunately, this, you know, sometimes they never learn, okay? This person was older than you, and even if they weren't older than you, okay, they were kind of portraying themselves out to be the wiser one in a way, you know. But I do feel here as if, yes, this person was older than you, okay? For some of you, they were just portraying as someone that was somehow more worldly wise, you know. I don't know. Potentially have traveled, potentially book smart, but you know, for the rest, for most of you, it would have been this charm, okay, this passionate charm, you know, this real little charmer, okay, and you were worth a damn fortune to this person, because it doesn't have to always mean money. These people get off on doing this to others, okay, and to them, you were like this ultimate kind of jackpot. Oh, I've hit the jackpot with this one. Wow, I'm going to have an absolute field day with this. Oh, she thinks she's smart. She thinks that she can get one over on me. She thinks that she's got me twisted round her little her little finger. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. This is how they play it. They suck you in. They reel you in. Before you know it, you're in a head fuck. You're trapped. Okay? And you're doing more and more and more and more and more to satisfy these utter pieces of shit. Okay? They thought, because they could have even, you could have said a few words to this person, okay? And maybe they went in a different direction. But then they unexpectedly came back. And they expected you, with bad health, expected you to be really depressed and really down on yourself. And oh, yeah, I can't cope without you. That's what they expected. I feel as if they got a fucking dose of reality. Maybe you tore them a new arsehole. Who knows? And they ran off with their tail between their legs. Hope you did. What is this shit? Come on, give me more, please, Spirit, because this is pissing me off. This is pissing me off. Privileged lady. This is how you're being seen by this King of Wands. You're seen as a privileged lady. Anything else? You're seen as privileged. Seen as very privileged to this person. And this person wanted to get you trapped. They wanted you imprisoned. What was I saying? They wanted you imprisoned in your mind. They wanted to totally headfuck you to the point where you felt trapped, unable to get out. Okay? This person desperately wanted to bring you down. I'm feeling like they wanted to bring you down a peg or two as well, which is sick. Okay? I'm going to get some oracles now on this situation. Tell me more about this situation, please. Tell me more about this situation. Tell me more about this situation, please. Thief. They could have wanted to steal from you as well. They would have taken all your money. They could have stolen your time. Time is a valuable commodity. It's one of the most valuable commodities, right? If they didn't steal your money, they wanted to steal your time. They wanted you to think about nothing else but them. They wanted you. They wanted to take you, right? They wanted to take what was yours, which was your personal power. You're seen as this privileged lady. They didn't like that. They wanted to bring you down. Typical narcissistic abuser. Dirt digging. What was I saying about the hermit? They had someone looking into you. I feel as if this is past energy. They had someone looking into you. Dirt digging. They were trying to find some kind of dirt on you. Trying to find out information. Maybe you were doing your own dirt digging. Who knows? Maybe you found out some stuff about them. Maybe you called this out. Maybe they didn't like it. Getting evidence. Screenshots of messages or photos or video, you know, whatever you were sending to this person. They were screenshotting things. Yeah, dirt digging, getting evidence. They wanted some kind of facts or something on you. They wanted all the information they could get on you. Okay? This is for sure a past person. This person would have had you doing depraved things just to satisfy them. Now, whoring out, you know what I said before, prostitution, it is giving that, yeah. I mean, this person may have tried to push you in to to all kinds of sexual, and I have to say it like that because it's YouTube, situations that you weren't comfortable with, but because they'd made you so loyal to them and only them, you would have done anything for them, okay? And this is the kind of person that you're dealing with, and it's just pure evil. I'm getting they would have taken money for this. This is sick. What can I say, you know? You rejected this person. Fucking right. Fucking right you did. You rejected this piece of trash. Good. Your shine irritates their demons. Yeah. Sure does. Good. Absolutely. This person is an absolute hater. They hate to see anyone happy. You're moving on from this. You couldn't give less of a shit if you tried. This person this King of Wands here, maybe even, I feel as if, no, this is the, I was going to say, I feel as if this person tried to reject you. I feel as if they could have even ghosted you. I feel as if this is all part of their little tactics here, okay? Little abuse tactics here. And I don't mean, you know, by saying just little abuse tactics. I mean, these are little games, okay, that little fuckwits like this like to play, okay? They'll ghost you. They'll come up with something, they'll ghost you. And this is supposed to make you, what, weak? Depressed? To make you feel rejected? They don't want to see anyone happy. They don't even know how to be happy themselves. And because you are of the light, because they saw the light that shines within you, you were worth a great, great fortune to this person. This person hit the fucking jackpot with you, okay? And it irritated them. Your light, the way you're so kind, the way you love, the way you show support, it irritated this person, this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. And it irritated them. Because they're not like that, because they don't know how to show love. They're not empathetic, then they don't know how to show empathy. Let me say it that way. And because every time they rejected you or ghosted you or left you on red, to have you running after them somehow, chasing after them to make you feel rejected, every time they came back, you would welcome them back. And that irritated them. How can she be so loving? How can she be so lovely? How could she, they couldn't take it. They couldn't take the light. It's because they themselves are of the dark, okay? And you're moving on from this shit, okay? You are moving on. Thank God. This is a very heavy, a very strange energy. Exactly. You're too busy winning. Collective, whoever is resonating with this message, you are too fucking busy winning. Exactly. You're moving on. You're too busy winning. And you couldn't give two shits about this person, This person feels rejected by you now. Okay? Wow. This is a whole arsehole, right? Stalker. This person's potentially watching you on social media. This person could have had you watched, going back to the beginning of the reading when we had the Hermit coming out. It's having you watched. Okay? This person is still in your energy or wants to be in your energy. They're still holding out some kind of hope. They're still holding on to your energy. They're thinking about you a lot. They could be dreaming about you, all kinds of things. But this person is looking you up on social media. They could have had someone watching you. They could have had someone following you to find out every single thing about you with dirt digging, okay, here. And the Hermit, they wanted to know everything about you. This is stalker vibes, okay? Wow. Whew, collective. If you have been through this, even if you were not so aware of what was going on, I feel as if you had an inkling. I feel as if you looked further into this person. You may have found out something about this person that led you to go in a different direction here, led you to reject them, or you just simply had a fucking gutful, okay? You're too powerful for this person, too mentally strong for this person, too intuitive for this person. And I feel as if you saw right through them from the beginning. But you were willing, because you're a nice person, because you maybe you wear your heart on your sleeve, maybe you're willing to give people a chance. But most of all, this person charmed you. Yeah, you were charming them as well. But maybe this person, it had worked so many times for them before. It's like they knew exactly how to play it and to play you, okay? They got it down to a fine art. When you came along, it was different. Because you are so powerfully intuitive. You did see through. Maybe you kind of ignored some red flags. But I feel as if at the same time you didn't, because you were trying to, you felt as if something wasn't right. So you went looking for something. I feel as if you found that. And you rejected them. It's as simple as that. Oh, wait, guys, you know. What is this person's future actions towards the collective? What's future actions towards the collective now that this is over? Because this is definitely past energy. So they want to start some kind of drama, okay? Or they're saying that you're a drama starter. Was I just saying? Talking shit about you, saying that you are the drama starter. You are the drama starter. Yeah. Jackpot in reverse, exactly. They didn't get fucking anything from you. Nothing. And they're saying this about you because they did not get the jackpot. They did not get the fortune because you fucking rejected them. Exactly that. So now this person, oh, they're a drama starter. They're talking shit about you. What was I saying with judgment in reverse? They're talking some fucking shit about you. They're not getting anything from you. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, future actions. So, you know, future actions are saying you're, you know, it could be probably current actions, talking shit about you, gossip, rumors. You're a drama starter, or they're trying to start some kind of drama by talking shit, slandering your name, saying that you're not worth shit. You know, you're not worth anything. Future actions. Forcer. Forces things on you. Forces their way in. Uses force to get what they want. Be careful, guys. Okay? Just be careful. Okay? Future actions. Future actions. Future actions, please. This person said you're nothing but a fucking groupie. Wow. Nah, she's just another groupie. This person has gotten tarot card readings on you. What? This person's getting tarot card. Some kind of divination here that they're using, okay? Tell me about divination, abuser. Because it's giving tarot, okay? I would say that this person is getting readings on you. They're faking accounts to spy on you. Mm-hmm. I'm not liking this, guys. So these are future actions, don't forget. This person desperately wants you to be in this groupie vibe, you know, while you do anything for them. They may have been saying that you were some kind of groupie, that you were some kind of hanger-on, okay? That you're always starting drama, okay? That you weren't worth any shit, you know? Future action is forcing to get what they want, okay? Divination abuser. I feel as if this person's getting tarot readings on you, okay? They are. They could have been getting tarot readings on you using fake accounts. Because if they're a divination abuser, they, you know, they may have had to come up with fake accounts again and again and again. Because some readers will, if they're pestering readers 24/7, or if they're not getting the right readings, I feel as if this person, knowing the way that they are, the energy in which I'm reading here, they would not, if they got the wrong a reading that didn't suit them about you, okay, saying, oh, they've moved on, they're happy, they're you know, they're abundant, they've got a new partner coming in, right? They're going to slam that reading. They're probably going to throw a ton of abuse at that reader, and that reader is going to block them. It's as simple as that, okay? This is what some people do, okay? They don't get the right reading. They will then move on to another reader and another reader and another reader until they get something that kind of seems as if, you know, you're in this kind of state where, oh, you know, you want the back, and, you know, something that gives them kind of like a glimmer that you're in this really bad state of depression. Without them, you're kind of hopeless. This is what they want, okay? And forcer, exactly, forces things on you, forces to get what they want. With divination abuser, fake accounts, exactly. They're forcing readings. They're forcing this energy of I want them to be in this state. Like I said, they're probably now having to use fake social media accounts or whatever to get different readings, okay? That's what I'm getting anyway. Even if you didn't think this person was in any way spiritual at all, you'd be surprised. Trust me, you would be surprised who is into this sort of thing. You really would. This is kind of researching you, looking you up. Again, trying to get some kind of information through readings. That's what I'm getting from this. Like looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. This person can't get any information on you. I don't know whether even if you've come off of social media, if you're even on social media, but this person feels as if they have no information on you currently, and they want to get answers, information through tarot reading or psychic, you know, psychic readings here. I feel as if a lot of these readers are simply ignoring this person at this time. This is the weirdest energy. Obsessive lover. Dangerous, toxic, unhealthy possessiveness and karmic. Just be careful, guys, okay? Is what I'm saying. And I, you know, again, I'm not here to scare anyone, but just be careful. Just be aware. If this is resonating with you, you know, just kind of, you probably are aware, you probably do know, but, you know, just use this to clarify that just kind of, don't be paranoid, but just be aware, you know, just be careful, right? And tarot isn't here to scare you in any way. It's here to give clarification on what you already know. I'm here to read the energy and at the same time intuitively read for you with the energy that I'm being given, okay? Okay. So I'm just going to pull a few more of my own deck, and then we're going to wrap up this reading. Can you give me something on this King of Wands, please? Give me something on this King of Wands. This Aries, Leo, Sag, please. Aries, Leo, Sag, please. Just as we're wrapping up this reading, can you give me anything in this whole situation? This King of Wands, please. This mature man. Anything more? It's a bit too many. Okay, I'm getting mental health issues. Absolutely no judgment here, guys. But I feel as if they do have mental health issues here. Or they were trying to get you to have mental health issues. Or they were trying to say that you have got mental health issues. Okay. But then got another card here that says them. So it's either or. But obviously for someone to behave like this, they're going to have some kind of disorder, right? Okay, again, no judgment. You know, mental health issues, I think everyone's probably had some kind of mental health issue in their lives. Absolutely no judgment from me whatsoever. Okay, but when it's someone with dangerous mental health issues to the point where they're going to try and mentally affect you because of that, they could be paranoid. You know, you just don't know, do you? You don't. Okay, so I would say that this person definitely has some kind of issues going on here. Yes. Okay, and sometimes these issues can get out of control. Okay, anything else about this King of Wands? This person could ride a motorcycle. They could ride a motorbike. And they wanted complete control over you. They wanted to control you. They wanted to completely control you. Anything else? You could ride a motorcycle. I feel as if this is, we're asking about the King of Wands, aren't we? But, you know, I was going to say you could ride a motorcycle, but then we were asking about this King of Wands. So, yeah. Okay. Anything else about this King of Wands? Anything else about this King of Wands, please? Fire sign, exactly. Aries, Leo, Sag. He is a fire sign. Yes, thank you, Spirit. I feel as if this person was in some way, shape or form in love with you, or they wanted in their own way. Okay, maybe you are the first person to come into their lives where they actually felt a glimmer of love and they didn't know what to do with that. Okay. Maybe they wanted you to love them, but it was with condition. Sorrow. This person, you know, may feel a little bit bad because they lost someone who they thought that they had some form of control over at some point, okay? And that was through love, making making you fall in love with them. Okay, manufacturing this feeling of love. Okay, and yeah, they are. Maybe they did have a degree of love for you in some way, shape, or form, in their own way. Maybe they do feel sorrow. Okay, but more, you know, this is in their own way. Okay. Anything more about this situation? It's a situation with this whole Empress in reverse. Secrets. Yeah. Something was kept hidden from you. And there could have been an air sign involved. This person could have been working with an air sign. This is like a secret kind of not plot, but some kind of discussions that were going on between two men. I'm getting two men, this King of Wands and an air sign male. Kind of secret conversations about you, how to get you somewhere, how to get you in some, you know, it's a very strange energy. How to coerce you somehow. I don't know how to explain this. Anything else about this situation? What's the Empress situation about? Tarot reading done. Yep, exactly. Divination abuser. Okay, someone had, like I was saying, someone has been using tarot. Anything else? To get important information. This is pretty much what the oracles have been saying, guys. They want to get this information because they can't get information in any other way. Institution. This is some kind of organization, some kind of institution here that this King of Wands is or was involved in. And this is someone that you know, or someone that you did know. You know this person, whatever, whether you're, because this is past energy, guys. So this is someone that you know, you used to know, okay? They're in some kind of organization. They're in some kind of institution, however it resonates, okay? Anything else before we close this reading? Before we close this reading, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? I feel as if you received quite a lot of guidance. And in fact, I would say that you received quite a lot of guidance throughout this whole thing. I feel as it was kind of like divine intervention at play here. I feel as if something was done in the nick of time as well. Before you kind of went any further with this, something, you were guided away from this. It's like, anything more? Anything more before we close this reading, please? I dream of you. Yep. Okay. You may have dreamt of them, as you do. Sometimes, you know, you dream of people that have been in your life, or, you know, they might dream of you. Promise. Something about a promise here. What's the promise about? Money? Promised money. Oh, cheat. Promise money, cheat. Promise money to cheat. What's this? Oh boy. What's promised money to cheat? They regret this. This person could have been paid. This person may have been even promised money, or promised someone else money to cheat here, or to cheat you out of something. They regret this for planning this. Or they were going to plan this. Potentially with an air sign that they had secret conversations with. This is wild. Utterly wild, guys. What is this? Promised money. Something to do with cheating. Gift. What? Gift? Planning a gift? They were given a gift? Planning sex? Segs? Planning to give you something through segs. This could have been nasty, right? This could have been nasty, guys. Yeah, something's too late. They know something's too late here because they've hurt you. You could have found out that they were speaking to someone else, or with infidelity there, seeing someone else. Yeah, a plan did not work here, guys. Whatever they were planning to do and whatever they did do has not worked, okay? This whole thing is too late now because you found out about something. They know that you found out about some kind of infidelity, some kind of cheating, again, I feel as if you saw straight through them and they knew that you saw straight through them. It's almost as if they felt as if you knew every move they were going to make. I feel as if you were speaking a truth to them and they didn't know how you knew what you did. Even though they were denying it, they were still shocked at the same time. How did they know this? How does she know this? I feel as if there was an air sign involved that this person was having secret conversations with. I don't know what this money is about. Someone was promised money in this situation. To either cheat you out of something. They were planning to give you something during sex. It could have been any kind of disease. I mean, this is a whole mess right here, okay? This is a whole other mess. This is message upon message upon message upon message. upon layer upon layer upon layer upon layer, right? But whatever has happened in this situation, I feel as if you got out just in the nick of time. I feel as if you're guided away from this situation, from these people, from this person, this King of Wands, this mature man. And I feel as if you got the fuck out of Dodge just in the nick of time. I feel as if this person was trying to lead you down the wrong, leading you on a merry dance here. And they were going to lead you down the wrong path, guaranteed. They wanted to lead you down the wrong path. They wanted to essentially take from you, take your light, and pretty much take the light from you. Yeah, they would have energy harvested from you, whether that's a conscious or a subconscious thing that they were doing. Okay, they would have drained you. They would have drained you of energy. You would have felt that at times, whether this was a situationship, a relationship. You would have felt drained. Okay, it would have been taking a lot of time from you, taking a lot of time away from your day. They would have been barraging with you with messages. I feel as if you did see straight through this person again, and this person wasn't used to someone knowing their steps before they even took a step forward, right? You saw straight through this person from the get-go, but you gave them a chance. This person had never come up against someone like you. Whatever they were running here, whatever this person wanted to involve you with or get you entrapped in, it hasn't worked. It may have worked to a certain degree, but I feel as if it never got to the point of something where you really would have been unable to get out of something here, okay? I feel as if, again, you got out just in the nick of time before something really did happen here, okay? I feel as if this person is very unbalanced mentally. And I feel as if they do have a sense of regret, but I feel this regret is coming from a sense of greed, a sense of, oh, fuck this, oh shit, this person, this bitch got away, I wanted her, I wanted to, she was the fucking jackpot, she was my great fortune, she was this whole snack, that I was going to devour bit by bit by bit by bit. Taking that light from you bit by bit, they would have enjoyed. It's like a snake. It's like one of those big snakes that squeeze every little bit of life out of their victim or the animal or whatever. First, they suffocate that person. They take everything. They take their breath away. I feel as if this person wanted to squeeze you slowly, to take everything from you, enjoying every little bit. Enjoying watching you getting more depraved to please them. This is how sick and twisted this person is, right? But they didn't know how strong you were, number one. They didn't know how intuitive you were, number two. And they sure as hell did not know that you had divine guidance leading the way. You've got your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team. They're all there and they're saying, fuck that, okay? Because it isn't all fucking love and light all the time. Your ancestors can be savage. Your spirit team, your spirit guides could be animals. Let's say they can be complete animals if they want to. They can be savage. They can be fucking brutal. I'm telling you. It's like if this person even thought about coming into your energy again, something would happen. Like, they wouldn't be able to take a step closer to you, or something. Like, if they went to write out a message, something would crop up in their mind where they would decide not to, or something would disrupt them, and then they would think about it and decide not to send it. It's like, this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, mature man is not allowed to come within a mile of you, right? They're not. And again, yeah, I'm just glad whoever I'm talking to, whoever I'm speaking to here, I'm very glad that you've rejected this person. I feel as if your energy, your body was kind of rejecting them anyway. You probably would have been really run down all the time, like I was saying, really drained, really, your skin was breaking out, unmotivated, feeling down, just feeling desperate to kind of please them, and they were sucking the life out of you the whole time. They were never satisfied. More, 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 more. You know? More kind of deprived each time. And it was taking your light. But I feel as if you recognize that, and now even more so. Thank goodness. So with that, guys, I'm going to close this reading. And if you resonated with this reading at all, please leave a message. Please like the video. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Take care, guys. Bye.